Welcome to my Creative Life podcast. My name is Georgina. In this video, we're going to attempt a granny square crocheted cardigan. So let's see how this is going to go. Just a little bit of background on why I'm choosing this project today. During the Christmas markets, my daughter seen all these crocheted beautiful cardigans in different color palettes, and I convinced her during the markets to wait and see if she could find the crochet cardigan that she really loved. But my daughter Charlotte didn't know that in the background I was actually attempting to make a granny crochet cardigan for her. Now on to picking the yarn. So off to Michael's I headed. Charlotte's current color palette is black everything. So I came across a black yarn that had dark blues, dark purples, and a little bit of dark pink. So that way it meets the palette of my daughter. Now to make sure that it was going to be not too bright, I paired it with a black yarn. So the black yarn will be the edging, the cuffs, and then putting everything together. And maybe I'll do an extra border as well. That way it makes it look extra dark and just little pops of colors. Okay, so I bought the granny squared yarn. I bought the black yarn to do all the borders, the cuffs, and everything. I picked the hook size according to the label that I would need. Now it was time to find a pattern, and I decided to pick a cardigan from a YouTube channel called Sasser House. Her cardigan was beautiful. Her tutorial was so easy to follow. I really loved how the cardigan was laid out. I love the big puffy sleeve, something like I've got here, and the cuff and everything. So I took everything else from her, just not the style of granny squares. So off I went. I started making the granny squares, and I was really happy with the process I was made. Nothing was lining up, just like the picture and the sample shown in Michael's. I don't like ripping out projects, so I was not going to start ripping out squares to get everything matched up. I decided to start going with the flow and getting all my squares done. Thankfully, all the colors seemed to kind of crochet up the same, and I was able to put them into a nice pattern format. I am so happy that it looked that nice. Now it was time to size my daughter. I took a couple of her sweaters and I start measuring her out. You're going to see how many times that I've actually had to rearrange. So now was the time to lay out all my pieces on the floor to see how they're going to look. Once I knew what way I was positioning it, how it was going to look, how it was going to work up. The only thing that I was finding difficult was the front panels, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be too wide of panels, but it wasn't also going to be too short of panels. So I was kind of guessing there. I got frustrated. I had to stop, leave it for an evening.
Okay, now it's time to meet our bearded dragon Rex. Look at him just eyeing you up. And of course, he has to give you the side eye when you're looking at him way too long. And then he just enjoys eating all of his little snacks, but he is adorable. Now we have to meet our little guy, Fluffy. Yes, he eats his bones like that. And then, of course, he needs to relax in an upside down bed. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of cuteness that I've shown. Now back to our regular program.
Remembered I had these big massive paper clips. I got all the paper clips, put them onto the squares so that way I could see the back and the front nicely. That's all I needed to see, was the back and front coming together to feel like I was doing something right. During all the seaming, I was really putting my fingers crossed and hoping that this was going to work out. And as I was constructing the sleeves, I was becoming so much more happier and confident that it was coming across as I wanted. And I'm so grateful to the Sasser House YouTube video for really making me feel like I'm doing this right. And
I decided to stay up a little bit later and start working on the collar of the cardigan. Hopefully I'll get it finished by the end of the evening. If not, I'll finish off in the morning. I decided to stay up a little bit later and do the cuffs, so those are finished too.
Well, I didn't make your cuffs long enough because I thought you Tiny wrists, not giant wrists.
Yeah, I love baggy things. Like I love it being like kind of tight here.
But like a little bit loose.
And then like not on the cuff, super duper baggy.
Yeah.
Okay, comment for the first one.
Yeah, I like this one.
Okay. I'm just gonna show. Okay, this is number 2. Are you ready?
Yep.
Number 3 is 4. 5. This is 5.
Cafe.
Now you get to witness my professional measuring, line things up, and hopefully they work out. The caps are pretty much done. Don't judge.
So this is what the cardigan looks like. I am so happy with it. It's unreal. The cuffs, everything. Now this is being worn constantly, but I'm just in love with the colors and the cuffs and everything. I'm so proud of what I did. I was so excited to give this to her that I knew she was going to love it. I knew she was going to love it. And when I gave it to her, this is what happened.
Hello. I'm Charlotte. Yeah. I got a sweater. I got a sweater. Subscribe, please, for a cookie. Please subscribe. Yeah. Bye. Hello. I hope you liked the video. If you did not like the cardigan, too bad. Yeah, I like the cardigan. It fits me. My mom made it for me. Yeah, like and subscribe for $1 million. I'm joking.